Hello world, this is Random Fix. In this video today, we're going to be talking about the 2019 and newer Mercedes Sprinters and the DEF fluid, Adblue fluid, whatever you want to call this. I'm going to show you guys how to check it, some things you should watch out for, how to make sure you're getting the best possible price, give you guys my own experience, and show you guys how to do this without actually possibly making a big old mess. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Random Fix. If you guys are new to the channel, please consider subscribing. And as I mentioned, we're going to be talking about the DEF fluid here on your Sprinter. So there's that logo right here. So I get a little message every time I start my vehicle. And you do not want to let this run all the way down, because if this actually gets very, very low, on some of the older models, I'll start giving you a countdown from 10 down to 0 on when the vehicle may not actually start once you reach 0. And anyway, Mercedes has some issues with that, so I don't know if they're fixed in these 907 VS30 models. However, you want to make sure you stay away from it. Nonetheless, that DEF level is right there, so I'm a little bit less than half. So I'm going to show you guys how to actually check this level on a little bit of a bigger screen. So what you want to do is go ahead and hit the home icon right here. And once you hit the home icon, you're going to see there's a service assistance strip. Scroll all the way to the left using the mouse right here and click on service. And you're going to see one message. So it's letting me know about the DEF fluid. And the DEF stands for diesel exhaust fluid. And it doesn't actually go into the motor. It gets sprayed when the exhaust comes out. And this is on the SCR vehicles, so Selective Catalytic Reduction vehicles. So that's why these Mercedes vehicles don't have this crazy, horrible smell. And we are going to go back in here, and we're going to go to the DEF level. And right here, you guys can see I have a little bit less than half. The reservoir actually holds 5.8 gallons or about 22 liters. So what I like to do is use a bigger 2.5 gallon container. So that way when I dump that all the way in, there's really no chance of actually spilling this. And I'll have a link to a couple other products if you want to go ahead and do it gallon by gallon or half gallons. I'll have those in the video links down below. And I'm going to show you guys where I got this from and how you guys can go ahead and save a bunch of money doing this. Later on, I'll tell you guys my experience of actually filling up the DEF fluid at certain bigger truck stations. So to fill up the DEF fluid, you want to go ahead and pop the hood just like this. And if you have an older Mercedes, this is a 907, which is going to be right here on your rescue card. It says A907. So if you have a 906, I have a video down in the video box below as well, if you want to see the video for that one. And once the hood is popped, you want to go ahead and get access to it. And there's going to be my DEF fluid reservoir cap right here. And now I'll show you guys how to go ahead and do this. So the cap just twists off just like this. And if you get any of this crystallization and you happen to spill anything, what you want to do is you want to make sure you get yourself some water. So I always have some water nearby. And before you clean up the area, you always want to put the cap back on. That's a really helpful tip that will keep you from doing damage to your system. And this is the DEF fluid that I got. And this is from Walmart. And if you guys look around, you're not going to find the best reviews about this DEF fluid, guys. And the real reason is because half the time when they're actually shipping this to you or you're picking it up in the store, you'll see things like this. And basically either the customer service employee at Walmart or the person that was actually handling the container mismanaged the container. And I highly recommend that you guys actually stock up on these, because I'm actually recording this video in August of 2021. So during COVID times, all the stores are out. And it's very, very expensive to get the DEF fluid for your Mercedes Sprinter. And so you want to keep that in mind, because if you run low on this, you're not going to be able to keep operating the vehicle, and you're going to possibly damage the vehicle. So make sure that you bulk up on this. So I got a total of 6 containers here, so two, and two here. That one already emptied out, which is right here. So roughly these containers are 2.5 gallons. So I have a total of 20 gallons. And so that's definitely going to last me a long time. And they normally say it's going to take you about 2.5 to about 3 gallons for anything from about 3,000 to 5,000 miles, depending on how much you idle and your driving style. So now we're going to go ahead and refill the actual DEF fluid. And this stuff right here, guys, is not hazardous. So you can touch it, you can smell it. And bottom line is you do not want to drink it, none of that kind of stuff. However, you want to make sure that in case you spill anything, you want to go ahead and wash it off right away. And so water is really going to help with that. And now I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do this. And as a pro tip, if you guys want to go super fast, I grab myself a little pick and I make 3 little holes up top. And this will allow me to do it now in basically less than a minute. And make sure you only do this method if you know that you're going to go ahead and dump the whole container, as you're not going to be able to go ahead and put the cap back on. So that's why I like the half empty approach here, because I know it's going to take this whole bottle here. And this fluid right here is approved for all Selective Catalytic Reduction equipped motors. So the word all covers Mercedes, and I've been using this for a very long time on my older Sprinter and this Sprinter as well. And the price that we're actually paying for this right here, guys, is less than $3 per gallon. So it's a really great value. All right, so with my 3 holes on top of the container pinned in, do not use a drill when you're doing that, because the plastic shavings will go into the bottle and down into your system. Now I'm able to do this really fast. And this is in real time, guys. I'm not actually forwarding this video now, so you guys will see how much faster this goes. There you go, the whole bottle is emptied into there. I'm gonna grab my cap now, put it back in place. Okay, so my cap is on completely, it's locked in, and I made a couple of spills right here and one right there, and this is the fluid that actually fell on the ground. So now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the water and I'm gonna rinse off this area. And if you guys hear that little bit of noise right here, guys, there's actually a little drain right there. So in case this does overfill, it'll go ahead and go down a little tube there and not down the whole bumper or possibly the paint of your vehicle. So do not let this DEF fluid go ahead and crystallize, as they claim it damages your wiring. I don't know about that, but nonetheless, you always want to go ahead and just take that extra step with the water. And if you want to do it once, twice, or 3 times, it's okay, because I have no sensitive electronics right here. I'm gonna go ahead and just do that one more time. There we go. And now we can actually see what's gonna happen here, and if it's gonna automatically detect it. So it leveled up for a second, then it went back down, and let's see if it detects it. And there you go, you can see the fluid level is actually going up, and basically right now it gives me a message that it cannot determine the level. So we're going to go ahead and turn it off, and I guess the level could only be sensed once the actual vehicle ignition is on and the motor is not running. So my level continues to go up little by little, and if you want to be extra ready for the road, I guess you can go ahead and top it off, but I'm happy with this 2.5 gallons being in there, because I know what level I started off with. if you guys are ever on the road, you can also use one of those major trucking centers. They have DEF fluid there at the pump, and I've done that before. And lastly, you can go ahead and fill up at gas stations using the DEF right there. So this was $3.04 a gallon, and just pump very slowly. And if you overfill, just make sure you clean up right away. And I was talking to you guys. I got another container and shipment of this DEF fluid. This one is in better shape than the one I just refilled, and there isn't a lot of actual fluid that's been spilt out, but you want to go ahead and load up on this because during COVID times it's going to get harder and harder to go ahead and find these in the stores and possibly even online. I'll have links to anything that I recommend, including that bottle that goes straight in here and basically almost clips in if you guys want to do it that way. And in case you run super low on DEF fluid, you're gonna see this. So I have 16 starts left. So I have about 12 starts left. I made it home, and now I'm gonna go ahead and just add DEF fluid here, and I've got my water ready to go in case I make a mess. Holes are made. So I got a total of 5 gallons of DEF fluid added, and went through and just washed the area. Thank you so much for checking out the DEF fluid video here, guys. And if you guys want to check out the whole van build on the Sprinter, please check out the playlist below. I have a bunch of cool videos on how to do the ladders, the roof system, solar, batteries, how to go ahead and basically trick out your van if you guys want to put shore power in hidden spots and bathrooms, kitchens, and anything else. So you'll find all those links down below. Thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you guys on the next video. And this fluid right here is approved for all selective catalytic reduction equipped motors. So the word all covers Mercedes, and I've been using this for a very long time on my older Sprinter and this Sprinter as well. And in case you run super low on DEF fluid, you're gonna see this. So I have 16 starts left. So I have about 12 starts left. I made it home, and now I'm gonna go ahead and just add the fluid here, and I've got my water ready to go in case I make a mess. Holes are made. So I got a total of 5 gallons of DEF fluid added, and went through and just washed the area in case you made any kind of a spill or anything like that. Make sure you rinse it off with the DEF fluid added. See what happens inside the vehicle now. And the vehicle still hasn't detected the DEF level yet. Let's go to service, and DEF fluid right there is gonna be still showing low. So we'll go ahead and wait to see what happens. And you may want to go ahead and start the vehicle. And there you go. The fluid level is at 100%, and I did not have to visit any dealer or get anything reset. So that is great. And if there's something on the Mercedes-Benz Sprinter that you would like to go ahead and see done, please comment down below, as I would love to go ahead and video that for you guys. Thank you again so much for checking out this video. And again, if you're new to the channel, consider giving the video a thumbs up and hitting that subscribe button, so anytime I post videos that aim to save you time and money, you will get notified. Have a great day. I hope you found the video to be helpful. If it was, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button as it would really help the channel. And if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing, so anytime I post videos like this that are aimed to save you time and money, you will get notified. And check out the whole Mercedes playlist here, because I just got back from a 24 state trip and it was amazing. So I would love to share my experience with you guys. Have a great day.